Good evening. That was pretty easy. It's such a great evening to be an Eagle and to celebrate all these exceptional graduates. I want to personally welcome everyone to Florida Gulf Coast University. Now, all are in their places, and we are ready to begin this commemorative evening. Today signifies one of the greatest occasions and accomplishments in the lifetime of our FGCU graduates, their families, and friends. With such pride and happiness radiating through the arena in celebration of the stunning accomplishments, we have come to expect the moment your graduate receives his or her diploma, you will be moved to a triumphant applause or some other form of jubilant expression. Although we appreciate your outward displays of excitement and your charged intensity of support, we kindly ask you that you respect the following graduate by restoring quiet by the time the next candidate's name is to be called. In addition, we also ask that you respect the dignity of the commencement ceremony by remaining civil and refraining from the use of any external form of noisemakers, such as air horns, I believe they were confiscated, whistles, cow horns, or any confetti cannons. They're just kind of messy. The use of such devices is just plain rude and offensive, which leads to a diminished experience for those seated in proximity to you. These exercises for the 2016 spring semester, the 39th commencement ceremony at Florida Gulf Coast University, are hereby called to order.
On behalf of Florida Gulf Coast University, I welcome you to the university's 39th commencement ceremony. At this time, will everyone please rise for the invocation provided by Pastor Douglas Warren, and please remain standing afterwards to join in the singing of our national anthem led by our vocalist, Miss Christy Shore, and the Suncoast Brass Quintet.
It's my privilege to begin with prayer. Lord God, thank you for the wonder of celebration. Lord Jesus, we thank you that you performed your first miracle in celebrating a wedding, that you are a God who delights in rejoicing. And so many here have good reason to rejoice. After years of labor and study, sacrifice and difficulty, they have made it here to the finish line. Lord, I praise you and give you thanks. I pray that you would honor the students' hard work, the families who sacrificed to get them here. And Lord, that you would bless their continuing education and their work going from this place. Lord Jesus, we thank you for this. In your name I pray. Amen.
Please be seated. No, don't.
Stripes and bright stars through the
Really, please be seated. This ceremony is patterned after a ritual which has been repeated through centuries of higher education throughout the world. The robes we wear and the symbols of the ceremony found their origins in the Middle Ages. The mace is the symbol of the authority of the university. But the spirit of commencement is modern, always new, and always focused on the future. At this time, let me introduce the university trustees and other members of our platform party. As I call your name, please rise and remain standing, and please hold your applause until all have been introduced. University trustee and chair of FGCU Board of Trustees, Dudley Goodlett. University trustee and past chair of the Board of Trustees, Robbie Rebsdorf. University trustee, student government president, and student speaker, Theodens Elnius. Keynote speaker and Dean of the Lutgert College of Business, Dr. Robert Beatty. Dean of the UA Whitaker College of Engineering, Dr. Richard Baer. Associate Dean of Library Services, Dr. Kathleen Miller. Chair of the Alumni Association Board of Directors, Harry Casimir. Director of Alumni Relations, Kimberly Wallace. Director of Academic Advising and University Reader, Allison Bachagalupe. Academic Advisor and University Reader, Rebecca Kroger. Invocation Speaker, Pastor Douglas Warren, United Campus Ministries. Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. J. Michael Rollo. Interim Dean of Undergraduate Studies, Dr. Sean Kelly. Associate Vice President for Research and Dean for Graduate Studies, Dr. Chichung Yi. Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Ronald Toll. University Marshal, Vice Chair of FGCU Board of Trustees, and Faculty Senate President, Dr. Sean Felton. Please join me in recognizing our platform party. Sitting in the first row here before me are our college marshals. As I call your name, will you please stand to be recognized and remain standing? Dr. Eric Arsenault, Lutgert College of Business. Dr. Young Yep Kim, UA Whitaker College of Engineering. Regina Beard, Library Services. Please join me in recognizing our distinguished marshals. I would like to thank the many members of the university's foundation board and friends of the university who are with us here today. Because there are so many here, I won't be able to introduce each of you, but I welcome you and I ask that you raise your hand so we may recognize you. Thank you. Now I would like to introduce the university's provost and vice president for academic affairs, Dr. Ronald Toll.
It is a great honor for me to serve this institution as Chief Academic Officer and to be part of this special celebration this evening. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce the President of the Faculty Senate, Vice Chair of the FGCU Board of Trustees, and University Marshal, Dr. Sean Felton.
Well, thank you, Dr. Toll. Welcome again, everyone, to the 39th commencement ceremony at Florida Gulf Coast University. If you are following along with your program, I'm the first of 4 speeches you will hear. So my goal is for you to still be on the edge of your seat, anticipating what I'm going to say, instead of on the edge of your seat running for the exits. But I will try to be brief, because I know you have family to see, Instagram pictures to post, most likely the selfie you're about to take with President Bradshaw, and I'm sure messages to tweet. I think it's hashtag FGCU commencement. But in all seriousness, fellow platform party members, distinguished guests, outstanding faculty, parents, families, and most especially you, our Florida Gulf Coast University graduates. I bring you greetings and congratulations on completing your degree programs on behalf of all my incredible colleagues, the FGCU faculty. Before I move too much further, I would like to first thank you and your families for trusting all of us with the responsibility of your education. You have a choice with your education, and you chose us. Maybe it was for the small class size, maybe it was because of that special program, maybe it was because of the beach in the middle of campus. But whatever the case may be, it was and is a privilege for my colleagues and I to do what we do each day in preparing each of you for your career. Honestly, though, I hope we've done our job and met your requirement. Your ever-elusive future is now yours, and you're just getting started. But more importantly, with all of us continuing to make trips around the sun, we will all sooner rather than later be relying on your acquired expertise, be it for financial planning, healthcare, public service, educating our loved ones, constructing that bridge to somewhere, or entertaining us through a Bach overture. Accepting this, I'm just hopeful that any grudges over poor grades, delayed assignment feedback, or not allowing that late assignment has been settled, and you do not find revenge humorous. Let's face it, you're all here today. It couldn't have been that bad. Your experiences while attending FGCU are unprecedented and have been filled and enriched by the dedicated, brilliant faculty members, several who are with us today, and who will be able to interact with you once you receive your diplomas. Your faculty have basked in your successes, challenged you to reach potentials that were originally unknown, and supported you during times when life stresses came along, and further assisted you in every endeavor for you to reach this day. These events today are moments that epitomize what we do. Thank you for having us along for the ride over the past 4, 5, hopefully no more than 6 years. I've had the privilege of representing our FGCU faculty by speaking at these proceedings several times. I've tried to work in many themes. Typically, they fail miserably, but lucky for you, you're about to witness me trying to redeem myself. In all honesty, I'm just glad I do not have to read all your names. I've done that once, and trust me, it wasn't pretty. And that's probably why I haven't been asked back to do that. So special thanks to our readers, Allison and Becky here. Nevertheless, each time that I begin to write a speech, it's important to try and find something that will capture what this day entails for you, your families, and the faculty I represent. So here it goes. Yes, we know the impact of the degree is unquantifiable. I've often referred to this as a passport that never expires. Your conferring of your degree today provides you with several opportunities that still do not exist for many. For example, you've been trained in your discipline, but moreover, you've been equipped with skills that will allow you to adapt to an ever-changing workforce. You have been prepared for careers. Your degree further serves as a membership into a very exclusive group of individuals. Those of you completing your baccalaureate degree today, top 30% of Americans. Those receiving your master's, now part of the top 8% of Americans. What a very select group to belong to. Well, it's time to bring out more of the academic in me. Statistics also suggest that you will be a better member of society, such as increasing civic responsibility by voting in elections and volunteering in community agencies. You will be more open to diversity issues and have a healthier life. All that your degree represents is extremely important, which ultimately leads to a great career. But there are a few intangibles I want to discuss with you. I've placed them on a to-do list. As with most to-do lists, they never seem completed. So think about these 5 items as you begin to tackle the world. To-do list item number 1. Thank the people that have impacted your life and assisted you to this point. It may not be right after the ceremony, but when the time is right, say thanks. We all have people that have made impressionable impacts, so take a moment when you see them and say thanks. Find that special way to recognize them. To-do list item number 2, protect who you are. I was down in a local watering hole in Key West when I read on the back of a cup this local establishment's motto. It read, "Once you lose your reputation, you can live quite freely." This might be a great motto to follow if you want to live out a Jimmy Buffett song in some island oasis or escapism, but not the advice you need for your careers. Remember, no matter how many degrees you have, once you lose your reputation or become untrustworthy, it is lost and you can never recover. So to-do list number 2, protect who you are. Protect your integrity. It will prove to be more important than you might realize. In the spirit of this, and me giving you your last assignment as a faculty member here at FGCU, it might be a great time for you to clean up your social media accounts and ensure appropriate private settings are in place before leaving today. To-do list number 3, do not take shortcuts to success. Success requires hard work, which is exemplified by all of you completing your degrees. I think the legendary coach Vince Lombardi said it best when he posited, "You don't do things right once in a while, you do them right all the time." Be right in what you do each day. It will make a difference, and you will never need to question what you did if it was in the best interest of the cause you were serving. Just do what is right. To-do list number 4, find balance in your professional and personal life. Remember the little things and take time to slow down and find a balance between your career, your family, and all else that's important to you. Continuously strive for this compromise. You'll be much happier. Learn the word no and find your time. Lastly, and to-do list item number 5, continue to be a lifelong learner. Socrates indicated, education is the kindling of a flame, not the fulfilling or the filling of a vessel. So leave here today completely educated in your discipline and ready for the start of your career. But continue to add opportunities for learning. Attain an advanced degree, study literature, learn a new hobby, and don't forget to travel. So much can be learned, so never stop. Before Suncoast Brass starts to play the song Too Long, or I delay you, or I cause you to miss your 7:15 dinner reservations, let me conclude this evening with one final piece of personal advice. Never underestimate the small acts of kindness. Say hello to a colleague in the morning. Open a door for someone. Smile. Ask your neighbor how they're doing. These small acts of kindness make everyone feel better. Once again, my colleagues, our FGCU faculty and I congratulate you. We wish you well in all of your endeavors, and we are sure that all of you will be excellent representatives of our FGCU family. You now see windows where there once were doors. You have made us proud, and we anticipate all of your future successes. You are the FGCU effect. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Felton. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Spring 2016 student speaker, President of the Student Government and University Board of Trustee member, Mr. Theodens Elnius. Mr. Elnius started at FGCU in the fall of 2012 and is now a junior majoring in computer information systems. T, as we call him, was born in Laganav, Haiti, and grew up in Central Florida. He attended Auburndale High School prior to coming to FGCU. T is involved in several student organizations besides student government, including the Haitian Student Organization, the Multicultural Ambassador Program, and the Event Planning Club. He is a determined and dedicated student and values the importance of building strong and enduring relationships. Mr. Elnius is performing admirably in his role as Student Government President and as an FGCU Board of Trustees member. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Theodens Elnius.
Thank you, Dr. Toll. Graduates, you have ventured to new heights, and today you'll start new beginnings. Today will be one of the greatest moments of your lives. I was once told that education should be one's greatest investment, and today that comes full circle for all of you. Over the years, you have invested a lot of your time, a lot of money, and thoughts, and probably some of you, a lot of tears to get here to reach this moment. Today is truly your day. As Dr. Seuss mentioned when you were younger, you have the brains in your head, you have the feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the person who decide where to go. Individually, all of you have gained the skills here at FGCU to take companies, organizations, or any other thing that you join or take up in life to unfamiliar directions. Life is a learning experience. During your short time on campus, you've learned a lot, and your learning will not end as this chapter of your life closes. You're on your way. You'll start to see a lot of great things. It's your turn to spread your wings and fly like former eagles before you. I ask you all to reflect on what FGCU has given you and the relationships you've made. Take some time. Thank your mentors. Thank your professors, classmates, and most importantly, thank the family members that are here today to support you and that have pushed you and helped you all to be who you are today. In closing, because I don't like to speak long, the words of Maya Angelou, you can only become truly accomplished at something you love. Don't make money your goal. Instead, pursue the things you love doing and do them so well that people can't take their eyes off of you. Thank you. Go Eagles.
Thank you, T. I notice that you're wearing a 2016 gold tassel, which symbolizes your commitment to Florida Gulf Coast University's foundation and helps support the university's greatest needs. Graduates, for those of you who are also wearing a gold tassel, please know that you just made your first step in your philanthropic journey. Thank you for your support. It's now my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Dean Robert Beatty. Dean Beatty comes to us from Rowan University, where he has served as dean and professor at the Rohrer College of Business since 2012. From 2010 to 2012, he held the position of dean and professor at the School of Global Commerce and Management at Whitworth University. In addition, he has served on the faculty at Northern Illinois University, Texas Christian University, Miami University of Ohio, and the University of Wisconsin at Milwaukee. Dr. Beatty earned his Doctor of Business Administration degree and Master's of Business Administration degree from Mississippi State University. He also holds a Master's of Computer Systems Management degree from Creighton University and a Bachelor of Arts in Computer Science from the Texas Christian University. Dr. Beatty brings to Florida Gulf Coast University his experience in the corporate world, having worked for the Kellogg Company and the Amerada Hess Corporation. In addition, Dr. Beatty served in the United States Air Force for 23 years. He spent 13 years as a special agent and commander for the Air Force Office of Special Investigations. He was deployed in Afghanistan in 2005. Please welcome Dr. Robert Beatty. Whatever.
That big grit, man. That big grit.
Good evening. It is truly an honor to be invited to speak at the commencement ceremony for the Luckard College of Business and the UA Whitaker College of Engineering. Now, before I start, I feel like I ought to explain to you why only the Dean of the College of Business was invited to speak at today's commencement. In anticipation of today's festivities, Dean Baer and I asked the students from both colleges if they would like to have both of us speak or just have one of us speak at this honored tradition. To our absolute shock and amazement, the students unanimously voted to have only one of us serve as today's commencement speaker, and they said, and I quote, "You both have a university-wide reputation for being loquacious." We thanked the students for their honest and gracious comments, and then we immediately ran back to my office to look up the word loquacious. Turns out being called loquacious is not really a compliment. Vocabulary.com defines loquacious as a person that talks a lot, often too much, about stuff that only they think is interesting. With that magical endorsement ringing in our ears, we decided that only one of us should speak today. But the question was, how to choose. We decided as academics to use a time-tested, highly scientific approach to define who should speak. Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. Dean Baer, of course, being an engineer, picked the only engineered tool, scissors. And I chose Spock because my ancestral roots are Klingon. And so, as you know, Spock smashes scissors, so you lucky dogs, here I am today. Graduation day, without a doubt, is my favorite day of the year. It's the day when all members of the Florida Gulf Coast University family come together to celebrate a milestone in the lives of our youngest family members, our graduates. As I look out on today's audience, it is truly an amazing sight. I am delighted to see nothing but smiling faces. Now, while everybody in the room has a reason to smile, I actually see different kinds of smiles. The first smiles I see out there are, I knew you could do it smiles on the faces of family, friends, and loved ones. Graduates, these are the smiles of the people that never doubted for a second that they would be here today watching you receive your diploma. They provided you with unconditional love and support. They served as your on-call 24 hours a day personal advisor and counselor during those times when everything around you seemed to be changing way too fast. They happily made personal, countless financial sacrifices so you could focus on staying in school and getting good grades. They were the shoulder you cried on when attending college just seemed too hard. They were the first person that they called to share the good news that you'd earned an A in one of your most difficult classes. Okay, class of 2016, here's your last chance to thank the people who supported you, encouraged you, thought throughout your educational experience here at Florida Gulf Coast University. Class of 2016, please rise. And in unison, say thank you to your parents, friends, and loved ones. Thank you so much. Please be seated. The second smiles you'll see on the faces of the faculty members, they have that job well done smiles on their faces. Faculty, you have done a remarkable job of creating a welcoming learning environment that has encouraged these graduates to step outside of their comfort zones and to rise to the challenges facing them. You sparked their interest and inspired their creativity because your own passion for learning. You've been a teacher both in and out of the classroom, and you have been advisors, mentors, counselors, and coaches. You have provided these students with knowledge, skills, and abilities they will surely need to be successful in achieving their dreams and aspirations. Graduates of the class of 2016, it is my pleasure to introduce the people that inspired you, challenged you, encouraged you, mentored you, guided you, and helped make your dream of earning a college degree a reality. Will the faculty, staff, and administrators of both the Lutker College of Business and the UA Whitaker College of Engineering please rise? Please join me in thanking the faculty, staff, and administrators for their dedication, commitment to providing the class with 2016 with a remarkable educational experience. Please be seated. The final smiles I see out in the audience is the excited, thoughtful smile. And I see that mostly over here. You are justifiably excited to receive your diploma after many years of sacrifice, dedication, and hard work. You are eager to take on the next challenge that life offers you. But while your mouths may be smiling, your eyes are telling a very different story. There's a little tinge of sadness in your eyes because you're quickly coming to the realization that today is the last day you'll be a student at the Lutgerd College of Business or the UA Whitaker College of Engineering. As you sit in the audience with your classmates for the last time, you'll have an opportunity to reflect on all the wonderful experiences you had during your college experience. Let me just jog your memory with a few. Hanging out with your dorm or your apartment with your friends, talking about everything from who's dating who to who will be the next character to be sacrificed in Game of Thrones. Pulling an all-nighter to write a 10-page literary masterpiece for one of your classes that was assigned by your professor over 4 weeks ago. Taking pictures by the fountain. Once again, you heard the Dean of Lutgerd College of Business, by the fountain, near the human race statue in front of Lutgerd Hall, affectionately known as the Running Gumby. Laying out, catching some rays with your friends because your awesome university has a beach. Trying to somehow cram 6 weeks of accounting or bioengineering information into your head at the last minute because somehow you forgot about a midterm exam at your 8 o'clock class the following morning. And just as a mental health tip for some of the students who are still here at FGCU, drinking 4 Red Bulls before an exam doesn't make you smarter, just something to think about. Tabling around the library lawn in support of that cause that you're passionate about, attending a countless lectures and concerts and events all over campus, going to a myriad of sporting events right here and cheering on the Eagles, making new friends at numerous clubs and events, and finally going to various eating establishments at Gulf Coast Center so you could listen to music, watch sports, get a snack, and try the restaurant's extensive variety of refreshing beverages. Well, graduates, keep on smiling. Today is your day. Everyone is here to help you celebrate your amazing accomplishment. Before I conclude my remarks, it is customary for the commencement speaker to provide the graduates with advice to prepare them for life after college. Now, this is the time to pay attention to the commencement speaker because you know how many I have? 1. My only advice is this: be a person of integrity. Throughout my life, anytime I was faced with a tough decision or ethical dilemma, my father would say, do what you think is best. For many years, that response drove me crazy, until I finally realized he was not trying to avoid answering the question. He was giving me the opportunity to establish my own moral compass. Instead of telling me what to do, he was helping me to establish my own clear boundaries between right and wrong. He wanted to make sure his son would be a man of integrity. So today I want to leave you with this final thought. I ran across the definition of integrity that I believe truly captures my beliefs about integrity. It has become my credo of how do I try to live my life every day, and it's called the courage of integrity. The highest courage is to dare to be yourself in the face of adversity, choosing right over wrong, ethics over convenience, and truth over popularity. These are the choices that will measure your life. Travel the path of integrity without looking back, for there is never a wrong time to do the right thing. Thank you so much for inviting me to speak to you today, and congratulations, class of 2016.
Thank you, Dean Beatty. Degrees will now be conferred. At FGCU, we award a wide variety of advanced degrees that provide postgraduate education in a wide array of disciplines. Indeed, at FGCU, we currently offer 2 doctoral degrees and over 30 courses of study leading to master's degrees. We award a Doctor of Physical Therapy and a Doctor of Education and the following Masters: Master of Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Public Administration, Master of Science in Nursing, and Master of Social Work. We are pleased that 20 master's degrees are being awarded by FGCU this evening at this commencement. Some of those eligible to receive recognition at today's ceremonies have already started their new careers and unfortunately are unable to be here with us. Will the master's candidates please rise for the conferral of your degrees?
By the authority vested in me by the Florida Board of Governors and the Florida Gulf Coast University Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the master's degree you have earned with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Candidates, please turn your tassels from right to left. Congratulations. You may be seated.
The College Marshal for the Lutgert College of Business will now escort the master's degree recipients. The university readers, Ms. Allison Bacigalupi and Ms. Rebecca Kroger, will introduce the individual graduates. Let me say just a brief word to our guests today, and I ask for your cooperation. Most of you have traveled many miles to come here today to hear one name, and each name will only be heard if you are able to contain your applause and cheers. Once all of our graduates have crossed the stage, we will have ample opportunity to applaud their accomplishments collectively.
Cody Collins. Jonathan Mummert. Cassandra Walker. Audra Montgomery. Miranda Gargano. Andy Fleitas. Claudia Icochia. Katia Marquina. James Brassard. Kimberly Redeker. Brenton Bell. Antoinette Biffar. Magdalena Roots. Christian Roots. Kim Nguyen. Manuela Antonova. Sophie Haub.
Here at FGCU, we have a tradition of our faculty briefly greeting our newest graduates at the rear of the arena. The faculty of each college rise and receive the students from their respective colleges after they've crossed the stage. We believe that this tradition gives our students a last chance to convene with their faculty who have supported them throughout their educational experience here at FGCU. Will the new FGCU Master's graduates please rise? President Bradshaw, platform party, faculty, family, and guests, please join with me in congratulating our newest master's degree recipients. Please be seated. We now come to the conferring of the bachelor's degrees. At FGCU, we award a wide variety of bachelor's degrees that provide education in an array of disciplines. At FGCU, we offer over 50 courses of study leading to the bachelor's, and we award the following baccalaureate degrees: Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Environmental Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Social Work, and Bachelor of Music Education. We are pleased that 278 bachelor's degrees are being conferred by FGCU at this evening's ceremony. Some of those eligible to receive recognition at today's ceremony have already started their new careers and are unable to be with us here today. Will all bachelor's candidates please rise for the conferral of your degrees?
By the authority vested in me by the Florida Board of Governors and the Florida Gulf Coast University Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree you have earned with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Candidates, please turn your tassels from right to left. Congratulations. You may be seated.
The college marshals will now escort the Lutgert College of Business's bachelor's recipients to the front of the stage, followed by the degree recipients from the UA Whitaker College of Engineering. The university readers, Allison Bacigalupi and Rebecca Kroger, will introduce our individual graduates.
Allison Burkaw, Kevin Cardoza, Sebastian Arbelize, Nicole Haberkamp, Gabriel Guy, Kathleen Wong, Caitlin Schultz, Sarah Turek, Tina Daly, Sarah Jenna Hassad, Ty Rigney, Megan Canetta, Michelle Anderson, Stephen Perez, Michael Gutowitz, Shelby Reagan, Angela Maglione, Ashley Sherrill, Becky Smith, Alan Cruz, Taylor Engel, Carrie Gargiulo, Sabrina Bracken, Jessica King, Nicole Wiley, Corey Tucci, Carrie Sadoff, Jessica Levin, Arida Rivera, Ember Williams, Brianna Olmstead, Catherine Geller, Jacqueline Moskalchik, Maya Mathis, Elizaveta Mack, Kathleen Scott, Caitlin Boffman, Brianna Newkirk, Amber Morrow, Kirk Campbell, Daniel Thomas, Joseph Bolta, Avery Singleton, Clayton Berry, Alyssa Freeman, Kenneth Erickson, Kendra Altimer, Alexandra Harris, Barbara Stagliano, Dylan Vogel, Wyatt Black, Mackenzie McAvoy, Victoria Wood, Theodore Tremonti, Joshua Williams, Adrian Perez Estrada, Keith Curtis, Alexandra Conroy, Amy Kokenauer, Zachary Sibio, Wyatt Sharf, Lisa Bumbaka, Trisha Ray Litio, Natalie Machuli, Ashley DeRose, Kimberly Novak, Tarek McLean, Melissa Rivera, Eric Delaney, Joseph McDaniel, Nicholas Pratt, Gregory Bruno, Wesley Davis, Zachary Wood. Jacob D. Donato. Abby Schilling. Alexandra Smith. Antonella Guidi. Jody Greenlaw. Randy Puritz. Cindy Brown. Sheena Hollub. Ashley Miller. Christopher Mustero. Matthew Olson. Daniel Berzesi. Clifford Lindsay. Jesse Shine. Chad Nicholas. Lincoln Para. Connor Wagner. Monica Estes. Casey Garcia. Stephen Curry. Uresley Trejo. Tatiana Rodriguez. Maria Reyes. Stephanie Rodriguez. Laura Ospina. Justin Mitchell Valente. Jonathan Weber. Ryan Thompson. Claire Whitaker. Marissa Charlotte. Reagan Langer. Morgan Palmer. Dory Marangione. Andrea Cerrito. Katie Heyer. Mark Bernard. Ashley Gegenworth. Matt Gilmore. Derek McCann. Edward Denorio. Michael Coy. Sebastian Fernandez. Peter Demansky. Chelsea Cristiano. Jamie Dolnick. Kirsten Brinkman. Cassidy Meadows. Melissa Kelly. Amanda Kupke. Devin Osey. Cody Million. Mina Abdelmasia. Nick Casali. Andrea Haneo. Ruby Church. Tyler Young. Petra Bessenhard. Michael Wyatt. Chris Pasalotos. Joshua Breland. Vanessa Mastropolo. James Ninehauser. Sakib Butt. Grant Robinson. Michael Keogh. Luis Miranda. Eduardo Ayala. Richard Prieto. Clarence Broughton. Alexandria Maniscalco. Serena Kutlarski. Lauren Figueroa.
Nina Barbaro. Alexia Marson. Olivia Chrisman. Megan Tetlitz. Malena Renberg. Andrew Morgan. Miriam Alupitin. Michael Brito. David Wilkes. Andres Arias. William Zululeta. Rebecca Butterfield. Courtney Paxson. Paige Martin. Channa Harrington. Danielle Sword. Stanley Tucker. Christopher Duarte. Robert Renzo Vanke. Brecken Whitfield. Shane Ray. Mitchell Page. Adam Thibodeau. Artem Nashman. Cameron Gegg. Jordan Nugent. Rex Davidson. Braylene Scott. Molly Bramley. Ernest Ray Dalton III. Myler Gins. William Stanley Hamilton. Cash Anthony. Italo Cortez. Eduardo Alfonso. Stefano Giovanali. Daniel George. Gabriel Lamontagne. Abigail Joyce. Sam Lashin. Donald Roberts. Sydney Mitchell. Jeremy Goldman. Daniel Dempsey. Peter Godley. Craig Kirawak. Matthew Busker. Nicholas Camacho. Heidi Marie Caldecott. Nick Wigner. Fraser Moore. Paige Prime. Holly Reddy. Carly Fleck. Ansley Parrish. Nicholas Tavel. Lance Jeffrey Schneider. Gregory Diudene. Brendan Abernathy. Scott Clark. Brooke Carey. Nick Rota. Jamie Howes. Shauna Anchetta. Brittany Roberts. Sean Latta. Brittany Waldrop. Ryan Rogerson. Caleb Howland. Christopher Weatherford. Vanessa Benke. Nina Schiffer.
Just like it sounds, Kazarian.
Eleonora Kazarian. Jamie Gleasing.
Kusan.
Chloe Kuzan. Elizabeth Means. Sarah Means.
Beatty Al-Gadid.
Tara Beatty. Taylor Risco. Lindsay Potter. Maria Camila Castillo. Tammy Coffin. Jamie DeJoy. Jenna Yogel. Brian Sermons.
Kushwa.
Allie Kushwa. Brittany Thompson. Rachel Clark. Emily Evanson.
Echeverry.
Daniel Echeverry. William McClure. Mary Alvarez. William Metcalf. Matthew Adeline.
Ariana.
Ariana Gunderman. Caitlin Fisher. Blake Tao.
Mastandrea.
Richard Mastandrea. Skylar Woods. Daniel Vallon. Nicole Harrelson. Jessica Seda.
Mabo.
Katie Mabo. Alyssa Santisteban. Alexandra Kaysen. Caitlin Spera.
Di Stefano.
Juliana Di Stefano. Michelle Velasquez. Alicia Phillips.
Dijus.
Madeline DeJuste. And now the UA Whitaker College of Engineering. Jason Subadan.
Saint Hilaire.
Carl St. Hilaire. Rosanelle Laguerre. Andrew Lawler. Michael Chan.
Hazenzal.
Courtney Hazenzal. Jesse Cummins. Ryan Olinger. Kelsey Mahoney. Ian Linksey.
Bernal. If you can roll.
Dakota Bernal. Andrea Garcia. Heath Caulfeld. Lee Davidson. Nathaniel Cook.
Violet.
Zachary Sumner.
Violet.
Daniel Byland. Justin Cooper.
Mano.
John Mano. Mario Zavala. Brittany Fensner. Daniel Herrera.
Make it sound.
Charles Cressy.
DM Doan.
Kathy Diamdone. Isaac Gainey. Bryce Mueller.
Thomas Holzel.
Thomas Holzel. Matthew Sinix. Austin Knapziger. William Rivera. Jason Ricardo. Kyle Kincaid. Samantha Zimmerman. Ryan Scott. Brian Philippek. Joe D. Cristofaro. Robert Morrison. Zachary Massanelli. Andres Acuna. Pedro De Castro. Michael Scholes. Matthew Martinez. Kevin Zamora. Kyle Zinzer. Daniel Byers. Jeffrey Wasco. Christina Wallow. Thomas Skehan. Alexander Fernandez. Devin Nordquist. Jacqueline Aveny. Christian Thomas. Joshua Jennings. Jennifer Coates. James Palmisano. Andrew Hank. Christoph McAvoy. Ramon Androsenio Torres. Matthew Banner. Kevin Regan. Oliver Salinas. David Hanaker. Timothy Stam. Trent Hunter. Andrew Newman. Felipe Compion. Tyler Bono. Adam Pitts. Joseph Wilder. Lauren Estridge Swanzig. Devin Byrne. Carl Fairbanks. Thomas Grassi. Emily Catazone. Fernando D. Cordova. Margarita Ureta. Christian Padron. Sandra Mejia. Liliana Quintana. Paola Pleasant. Tyler Fawcett. Travis Malloy. Justin Hall. John Auld. David Seeger. Ryan Pope. Courtney Kuhlman. Roman Maximov. Leonardo Garcia. Philip Hall. Chad Cook. Christian Casey. Justin Schmidt. Matthew Cull. Jorge Aboites. Miseo Garcia. Andy Lescano. Ekaterina Vidra. Dean Manchin. Lauren Smith. Robert Holscher.
Godomsky.
Joshua Godomsky. Nicholas Paz. Joshua Bice. Scott Poling. Benjamin Weaver.
Gerard Kane.
Gerard Kane. Jay Shaw. Matthew Kress.
Hero.
David Piro. Christian Rodriguez. Jillian Forster. Andres Londano. Christian Halpin.
Files.
Henry Fildes. Bobby Hughes. Sean Munson.
Narav
Narav
Patel.
Patel.
Tursek.
Rachel Tursek.
Cherikani.
Angelina Cherikani.
Will the new FGCU Bachelor's graduates please rise? President Bradshaw, Platform Party, faculty, family, and guests, please join with me in congratulating our newest graduates. Please be seated. Among our graduates receiving bachelor's degrees today are some of FGCU's finest students. These students, who have achieved the highest academic honors, are designated by the wearing of the green and blue honor cords. Please stand and remain standing as I call your honors designation. Undergraduate students who have maintained a cumulative grade point average of 3.9 or higher have received the highest honors designation of summa cum laude. Please stand. Undergraduate students who have maintained a cumulative grade point average of 3.71 to 3.89 have received the honors designation of magna cum laude. Please rise. Undergraduate students who have maintained a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 to 3.7 have received the honors designation of cum laude. Please stand. Please be seated. Honors graduates, we commend you on your superlative academic achievements. Additionally, the red, white, and blue honor cords that you may observe on some of our graduates this evening signify those who have performed great service to our country, and we wish to thank them also as they graduate. Please stand and be recognized for your dedicated service to this great country.
Please be seated. Graduates, I congratulate you on your accomplishment and wish you continued success. You've worked hard and succeeded in your academic endeavors. On your behalf, let me thank our outstanding FGCU faculty and staff members who have provided you not only instruction, but also their wise guidance and enthusiastic support. Y'all are the best. Our university is truly fortunate to have such a remarkable group of faculty and staff respected by their students, their peers, and the greater community. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Harry Casimir, class of 2005, and chair of the FGCU Alumni Association Board of Directors. Harry?
Thank you, President Bradshaw. It is an honor to be here to celebrate the graduating class of 2016. Graduates, I would like to welcome you all as the newest alumni of Florida Gulf Coast University. And if there is any advice I can offer, it is this. Remember this moment. This institution that instills in you knowledge, along with great social and civic responsibility, ideals for sustainability. Take a look around you, the friends and mentors you have gained. FGCU gave you a start, pushing you down the road to limitless possibilities. Remember, no matter where you go from here, FGCU will always be the intersection in our lives. Today, you join an alumni family of more than 23,000 graduates worldwide. And I challenge you to stay connected to your FGCU family, no matter where your road takes you. You can do that by becoming an involved and engaged graduate. Volunteer in your colleges, attend Alumni Association events, and share your accomplishments with the university. Give back when you can, but more importantly, become an active lifetime member of the Alumni Association. That is how you stay connected to your FGCU family. I am looking forward to seeing you all soaring like eagles. Once again, congratulations, class of 2016, and welcome to FGCU Alumni family. Thank you.
Thank you, Harry. At this time, will the graduates please rise and give a round of applause in appreciation of those that supported you through the educational process, your parents, your friends, your family. Also, at the same time, extend a round of appreciation for the faculty who also supported you through your educational endeavors. Thank you. Now will the audience please rise and join our vocalist, Miss Christy Shore, and the Suncoast Brass Quintet in singing the first verse of our alma mater. The printed words can be found on page 40 of your program. Graduates, in closing, I encourage you to stay connected to your university as proud alumni who represent the very best of this institution. You, our success stories, are our best ambassadors. Your achievements, service to others, and loyalty will contribute to the greatness of Florida Gulf Coast University. You have our best wishes for success and happiness throughout your lives. Now please remain standing for the recessional and remain in your place until all graduates have exited the floor. Graduates, staff, ushers will direct you to join the recessional. Guests, please wait until the students and faculty have left the arena floor before carefully exiting yourselves. Please meet your graduates in the lobby or in the plaza area. As always, walk good, go Eagles.